There are businesses and there are business ideas to start in Nigeria. Today, we are talking about cheapest business ideas to start in Nigeria with 1 million naira. So you might want to sit down and listen. If you're seeing my face for the first time, hi, I'm Funke Odode, a business analyst, a marketing and social media strategist, and a content creator. On this channel, we make money, we save money, we invest money, we do everything around finances and personal growth. The top 5 lucrative business ideas in Nigeria that you can start with just 1 million naira. The first we are talking about is the solar panel business. Solar panel is just a part of the renewable energy business. In the solar panel business, there are multiple things you can do to generate money as add-ons. One is consultation. In order for any client to be able to successfully pick a product that works for their business or their family, they need you to consult with them so that they will be able to make the best choice for their business, for their homes, or for anything around them, right? If they intend to use a solar panel. Some even just want to know what is the best kind of solar panel and how does a solar panel work best. They want to know this, and it is a stream of income that you can harness since they are tapping from your wealth of knowledge. So after selling to them, which is another part of the business, the trade is one part of the business. You can make money from that, but then you have to install for them because of course they can't install on their own. So you sell plus installation. Now, if they choose to do the installation out there, it is fine, but they know the risks attached to that. So they will pay for installation from your own business. Another add-on to the solar panel business is the maintenance part of it. Okay, so I use an inverter in my house and yeah, we pay for maintenance every 6 months. That is the add-on. Of course, someone who is using an inverter should know that it has to be maintained. In order for you not to go through the risk of losing money by damaging your inverter, you need to pay for that maintenance. So that is where your service comes in, and that is where you can make more money. Another means of making money is through repairs. Yeah, there may be damages on these products. And of course, if there are damages, there will be repairs. So you have to pay people who will come in and make those repairs. And those people have to be internal staff that you are paying to make those repairs. The customers will pay you directly to repair their solar panel, to clean it, because of course, solar panel has to do with a lot of cleaning. Most of them are usually out there, so you need to clean the surface because of the dust and other externalities that may have, fallen on it. Yeah, although these days, solar panels are built inside the walls. Have you seen those? It's a lot of money, but it's a very safe thing to do. Technology has improved to see that you don't have to put solar panel on your roof for it to generate the heat it needs to supply you energy. Another way you can benefit from the solar panel business is through educational courses. Start a workshop on renewable energy and invite organizations to join you. They will pay for this workshop. Individuals who want to start installation business will also pay for this workshop, and you'll be able to put them through. This way, you'll be making additional stream of income in your business. Now, tell me thank you in the comment section for helping you see all this. If you were to come for a consultation on this aspect of the business, you know how much it's going to cost you. So say thank you. I want your thank you in the comment section. Another part of the renewable energy is the inverter. Solar accessories, inverter accessories. You can actually sell inverter batteries and everything associated with a solar panel in your own business. Now you sell this to engineers, you sell it to businesses, and you start making your money. You import this directly and start selling. Guys, you make a lot of money because people are tuning into using renewable energy, alternative source of energy, because of the epileptic power supply in Nigeria. So you can start with 1 million naira. Just start small. Start where you are. There are organizations that just want you to drop ship. You get your store, they come to make their survey and see if it's a fit, and then they start supplying you. Don't you think it's a reasonable kind of business for you to start? If you're thinking of lucrative businesses in Nigeria, this is one of them. Another way you can make money from the renewable energy business is through digital products. You can actually sell books on Shopify, Amazon, and all other platforms by creating ebooks in which people can benefit from. There are lots of people who want to understand what renewable energy is like, what the solar panel is like, what the inverters are like. Please create your own digital products, and then you can start making money from that angle. Like I said, the solar panel business is one of the top profitable business ideas you can start in Nigeria. However, you may have to invest a lot more money, but you can start with 1 million naira. The next business we are talking about is the luxury hair business. Whether you're male or female, you can start luxury hair business in Nigeria. This is one of the most lucrative businesses to start in Nigeria this year. Now, you can start on a small scale with as low as 1 million naira. This way, there are factories in Nigeria where you can get your products from. If you're not getting your products from factories in Nigeria, go to Balogun markets. I have videos on my playlist, hair market vlog videos, on places to get your hair at Balogun market. Do well to watch these videos. At these stores, you can get very good and affordable hairs. Start with them by getting hairs from them. Then it helps you to know exactly what your customers are looking to get. Then you can start working on importing your own hairs. There are various platforms in which you can do that. If you want me to create platforms in which to import hair, you can say that in the comment section so that I'll get to it. If I don't have enough number of people wanting that video, I would not create it, even if you actually want it, because no one wants to create a video that people would not watch. With the hair luxury business, you can go to Lagos Island Trade Fair International Market to get your products. These vendors have WhatsApp groups. Some of them have Telegram groups in which you can join. They post videos and pictures of new available hairs, and you post that on your own WhatsApp channel. You post it on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, Marketplace, and wherever. And then when you get orders, all you need to do is to let them know that you have orders and you buy the product from them and you sell to whoever you're selling to. It's a small scale business that you can engage in without having to stress your pretty head. The next business is one of the business I spoke about in my last video, the real estate business, particularly Airbnb. The Airbnb business is a very lucrative business right here in Nigeria. This is one of the top hidden businesses that most people are not looking into, but it's generating lots of money. I know people firsthand who are into this business and they are making a lot of money by just investing. Some of them are making lots of money by just doing affiliate marketing. Now, promoting those Airbnbs and making money. But that is not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about you renting an apartment, especially if that apartment is in a compound or a premises of its own. That will be perfect for you. But if not, you want to rent an apartment where you can comfortably bring in people, they can stay and pay you for it. You can rent a 1-bedroom apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment, a 3-bedroom apartment if you wish. But then you have to think of some certain overhead costs attached to this. Because if you're staying with other people in your premises, people will raise eyebrows. But if you are staying in the premises alone, you can comfortably run your business. Look at locations in which most people want to go, whether on the mainland, places that are easily accessible to other parts of Lagos State. I stay in Lagos State, so I have to use Lagos State as an instance. Now you have to look at your own state, wherever you stay. Whether you're in other parts of Africa or you're in Nigeria, just think of the best location that is easily accessible to road networks. You're going to have a security personnel, a cleaner, 247 lights. That means there must be an inverter in that house, probably a generator. But most importantly, if you rent an apartment in an environment where there is lights, at least let's say 12 hours lights per day out of 24 hours, that's half. I think that's reasonable, right? Then you complement with your alternative source of electricity, whether it is generator or it is inverter. I usually advise people to go for an inverter. But then if you don't have that much money, because there are appliances that if you're using inverters with them, you have to spend a whole lot of money to build such an inverter or to buy such an inverter. So you might have to do with generator. Buy a sound generator, and then your security personnel will attend to the generator and still attend to security issues just to manage your phones. Then you have an in-house staff, a cleaner that will be present to clean anytime people come in and anytime people go out. You would also have a lawyer because you don't want to start a business without knowing the legal implication of it. I would prefer apartments where there are no landlords present. If your landlord is not staying in your premises, it is always best, because sometimes he may have to think to himself, oh, why can't I start this business? And before you know it, he will just tell you to exit his premises. There's nothing you can do. Even if you had paid for 10 years lease, he will just wait for the 10 years until you exit, and then he can take over. Another thing is, it may feel uncomfortable for you to be running that kind of business in his premises, but this business generates lots of money. So it's a business you can actually start. When you start, register with online property ad places so that your property can be placed out there. As long as it is placed out there, people can see what you're doing. You will see that there will be no week that you not have people occupying those apartments. And those apartments, you and I know, they are very pricey. The 2-bedroom flat you will get for at least the minimum you get a 2-bedroom flat per day is 70,000 naira. So imagine how much you're going to make. Even though we know that you have overhead costs to run, But then 70,000 naira can take care of all your overhead costs and still generate you profit. So you will need to tastefully furnish this apartment. You know, you need microwave, you may need air fryer, blender, cooker, whatever, everything a kitchen needs. Then the living room space also has to be tastefully and aesthetically furnished in order for people to be able to pay the kind of money that you want them to pay. Then you may need to have security cameras in order for you to know what these people are doing in your absence. This is important and essential for your business. So if you have the funds, you can rent a whole building and start the business. You will still generate revenue and generate profit as well. Your ROI annually will shock you at the end of the day. The next business is care home for autistic and Down syndrome children. This needs legal backing. You need to do your findings, talk to a lawyer to know how best to go about it. You can rent a 5-bedroom flat, a 4-bedroom flat to start. After taking off, then you can decide to rent a whole building. But people who have autistic children, who have Down syndrome children, need somewhere to take their children to where they can be catered to even while they do other things to provide for these kids. And that is where you can make your money and also make these people happy. Employ hands that can take care of children. If possible, employ pediatrics. But if you cannot afford to employ pediatrics, employ nurses who can be around to take care of children, and in case there's any crisis, they can be able to inform the necessary authorities immediately. Like I said, don't forget that legal backing, because you need everything that you need to know on how to take care of children like this and what the law says about this. People are willing to pay lots of money to see others take care of their autistic children, to see people show them love. This is critical to parents who have these special needs. So you can just be that person to provide solution to them, and they will pay you generously for this. Especially people who have children with Down syndrome, because this is another class of neuropsychiatric problem. So please look into this aspect of it. If you find this business enticing to you, you will make a lot of money, but you will need to do a lot of research and have some legal backing. You need to know what it takes to start caring for children like that. There may be tools to help them do better, and if you are able to do this, it will help a lot. The next business is similar to business number 4, which is the care home business for the elderly. Now, in Nigeria, lots of people are looking for who will help them take care of their elderly, probably because they are running a 9-to-5 or running a business, or they are abroad. Most elderly people don't want to go abroad with their own children. They don't even want to stay in your space to disturb you sometimes. So if you could just have people who could care for them, show them love, right? They want a home away from home. They don't want to be in a place that shouts hospital premises. No. They want to be in a place that feels like they are in their own home, a safe space. If you're able to rent a 5-bedroom apartment and you're able to convert it to a care home, again, you must seek legal advice and you must seek medical advice. And you have to employ the service of a nurse. An in-house nurse will know exactly what to do when any crisis occurs and when exactly a crisis becomes an emergency. So you cannot just employ ordinary hands or an auxiliary nurse. No, you need a certified nurse. There are people in this cadre who will love your service. People who have parents or elderly people with end-of-life care, disabilities, elderly ones who have gone through surgery. So you make it a post-surgery recovery center for the elderly. Now, this form of care home generates lots of money. Pending the time you have enough money to raise to rent a whole building to yourself, that 5-bedroom apartment is just good enough for you. There you can have a reception, you can have an office, then you can have few rooms where you can put these elderly ones. And then they have a free compound where they can go to in the evening, whether they're on a wheelchair or they are working, they walk around the compound. A serene environment. The good thing about this business is you don't have to have it in a highbrow area. See, that is why we say it's one of the businesses we can start with 1 million naira. It's a profitable business idea in Nigeria. You can rent an apartment in remote areas and people will still come with their elderly ones. As long as that apartment is well furnished, is serene, is clean. They can see that there are security cameras. They can see there is a certified nurse. They can see that there are people who can cater to the needs of these parents. And they can see the kind of food you are giving to their parents. People will pay you to take care of these parents. All they need to do is to come, maybe weekends, once in a while, to check on their parents, and they will have access to phone calls. Do you see? They would have access to phone calls and to video calls. People want to hear that. They want to know that their parents are in the best hands because, after all, we're Africans. Who would want to take care of his or her parents? So you need to put that place in a top-notch condition in order for people to be able to pay you the kind of money you are also looking for. People don't mind how much they will pay as long as they have the right service, even here in Nigeria. These 5 businesses I've spoken about in this video can generate you lots of money. They are lucrative business ideas in Nigeria. These are the top most profitable business ideas in Nigeria. And if you need more business ideas, I want you to look into my playlist. If you have not said thank you in this video, I want you to go to the comment section and say thank you, Funke, because I've just given you what you would have benefited if you had paid for a full 1-hour session consultation for free. So if you're still looking for more business ideas, or you want related business ideas about market vlogs, businesses to start in Nigeria, business ideas, profitable business ideas to start this year, watch these videos next.